everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Wip&Chat. I know it's been a long time coming since last week. I didn't do Wip&Chat, but I did a kit up. And I kitted up 2 projects. As you can see, I'm not working on any of those 2 projects that I kitted up, but I did work on one a little bit after I kitted it up. But I haven't started drills and chills yet. I wanted to get this done because as you can see, this is it. This in the square here, and I'm done this painting, and then I can get it out of the way. This is for the Go Wild event that I have going on, which Sunday we're going to do a live, and we're going to have the grand prize. Plus, I'm going to give away another $15 gift card to Firefly Trays, which is this right here. I love this tray. You don't have to get this one, but I'm going to give you a $15 gift card to help purchase one of these trays. I gave one last week out, and this week, and this giveaway, the $15, is for anybody that comes to the live that Sunday and comes and hangs out with me and Janae. So I'm going to be using my Firefly tray, obviously. I'm going to use my Pen Pal pen that I love so much. It's my favorite pen. I got another pen coming in the mail. Maybe that would be my new favorite. You never know. So I'm going to try working on this with the light pad off, just so that you guys don't have the light in your face. I could go closer, but so you can see all my accessories as I'm working. But maybe the light won't bother you as much. I'm going to try. I don't know how far I can go without the light pad on. So, what's been going on with me? Alyssa's gone. Alyssa's back in Niagara. I did post a picture on Instagram of her in the car all packed up, and we went on Saturday. We left here about almost 9 o'clock-ish, and we got down to Niagara right at 12 o'clock. Because we did stop once for we stopped for a pee break and some gas, because I don't know why he didn't fill up in Strathroy before we left, but he decided he was gonna fill up in the town before we get to Niagara. I always say it wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Gipsy or Gaspy, or I don't know. I say it wrong every time. They always correct me. Oh, Grimsby. It's Grimsby. See? Oh, God. This gets everything mixed up. That's just me, guys. That's just me. It's an everyday thing. It's just not a YouTube thing, honestly. So anyways, we stopped there, and then he's like, oh, there's a Kia there, because he drives a Kia something. I don't even know what kind of SUV that is. But anyways, he went and got his tires taken off to check the brakes and clean the brakes. So they said after 100 kilometers to go get your nuts. Go get your nuts tightened. So I'm like, we probably done over 100 kilometers. And he's like, I'm like, I don't want the wheels to fall off. So we stopped there, and the guy came out and did it for us. So then we felt a little bit better for the rest of our trip. By the time we were there, that's only like maybe a 15-minute drive to Niagara from there. So we knew we were close. Once you hit St. Catharines, and you know you're close to Niagara on the lake. So we get there, and excuse me, I got a cough. I got a bit of a cough. I hate coughing when I'm talking to you guys on here. So I feel like I'm out of breath because I just hurried and tidied up my house. I came home from London with Clem just now. We were supposed to go see his mom, but then he decided, well, this is what happened. He's like, let's go for breakfast. And I'm like, by the time we left here, I'm like, well, I'd rather have lunch. So we had lunch at Harry's. But before that, I'm like, let's go check Crazy Bins. Now, if you remember, I did some videos about Crazy Bins. Well, it's been crap every time I go there lately. Like, nothing good. Nothing good at all. I think it was just like a fluke that I found all those diamond paintings that one time there. It's just a fluke of what they get in. And one time I found a whole bunch of stickers from my planning book, which I am going to be bringing back. I might do a video for that as soon as I'm done this section. I tried to, like, I only got this desk to do everything, and then when I move something, I feel like it's such a chore to move it all out just to film a video and then put it all back. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like hit or miss here. So anyways, what was I saying? Oh, we went to Crazy Bins. There was nothing really. Oh, he found me a cute little owl. It's still in the cart. I didn't grab the stuff from Crazy Bins. It's still in the cart. And I got Luna some tattoos of her favorite Disney cartoon. And I got her a couple of packs of them because I saw it. And then, what else? Clem got a 5-year planner, which that was a pretty good steal, but it's not a happy planner, but it's just a planner. So he picked up that, plus another book that has like grid lining to like maybe make out a budget. So he got them books, and then he got 2 reading books and something for his daughter that says something about a daughter. I think it's like a pillowcase that you can put like over top of, like, not like a bed pillow, but you know, a throw pillow. He got that. What else? I think that's it. It only came out to $11, but I was kind of disappointed because, again, I saw a tripod there, but it wasn't fully all the pieces. Like, I guess if I looked, maybe I would have found. But couldn't be bothered because it's just like the one I'm using right now, and I can't stand this one because where my shelf is, like, it worked well when my desk was on the opposite wall, but now that my desk is on this wall, it doesn't work to my advantage over here, and it kind of sucks. That's why it feels so far away. I like to see what I'm filming while I'm filming it. I don't like to turn it the other way and zoom in because I can't tell what you guys are looking at. At least this way I can tell what you guys are looking at. So that's why I film this way. I'm sorry if it annoys anybody, but that's why I do it this way. So that was our trip today. Oh, and then we had to go to Helen's. So we went to Helen's, and she's like, do you want to go up to the 15th floor? And I'll show you the like, there's a balcony on the top of her building and like a room where you can like have people over. So we went up there and we saw that, and it's really neat because you can see all of London up there. Pretty much you can see all the skyscrapers and stuff. It was pretty neat. And it was pretty windy. I don't know what it is about her side of London. Like, it's a super hot day today. The heat index here is like, the humidity feels like 40. It's super hot and muggy and yucky outside, but it's always windy at Helen's apartment building. I don't understand where the wind is coming from on that side of London, but it's always super windy at her apartment building. So we went there, and on the way there, Clem told me, like, he was vaping, which I didn't think anything of it because he has his own vape that I bought him so he'd quit smoking. But he's like, oh yeah, I'm not buying cigarettes this week, I'm going to try vaping. And like, his withdrawal levels right now are through the roof. Like, he never complains or yells at other drivers, and he was doing that today, and I'm like, okay, mister, calm the shit down. Like, so we went out for lunch at Harry's in London. They seem to be still cheap before the, you know, that thing we had that made everybody sick. Before that, the prices seemed to be still reasonable from before. I had a Clubhouse. Thought I'd try their Clubhouse. It wasn't too bad. Clem has some kind of weird sandwich. I forget what it was called. And then we went to Helen's. She didn't want to go for lunch, so we went for lunch before we went to Helen's. And then we were going to go see his mom. But I can't go up because, you know, that thing that everybody was sick about? Well, I guess there was an outbreak at the retirement home. So only he's allowed to go in. And I'm not allowed to go in. So I didn't really want to sit in the hot car either. But unless it was on with the air conditioning. And I said to him, well, we'll go because I won't hear the end of it if we don't go and stop and see your mom. But then he gets a text just before we leave Helen's. Oh, do you want to go for a swim? His friend Mike. And I'm like, oh, here we go. There goes his mom. He's like, yeah, we're not going to go see my mom. I'm going to go swimming at Mike's. And I'm like, knew that was coming. And I'm like, I'm not going. And I said, well, I can film a video while you're gone, while the house is still quiet before Luna gets home. And he said, okay. So, that's why I was rushing around trying to do all my chores before I sat down to do this Wip&Chat. That's why I was out of breath. When I start cleaning and stuff, I get super hot in the house. Even though it feels nice when you come in from outside because I know my air conditioner is working. But like when you're working a lot, like making food or cleaning or doing anything like that, you get warm. So that's how I was feeling. Oh, there's a 5 over here. There's 3 5s. So, yeah, so I did all that. I cleaned the litter box because I went to these paper pellets instead of kitty litter because it doesn't smell. Like you don't get that smell, but if you leave it too long, it will start smelling because my cat pisses a lot. Like that cat, I swear. Anyway, so I felt like it was starting to smell a little bit. So I'm like, I better change this before it stinks up the house. Because I can really smell it in if like before when he had litter, if his litter got too full, I could smell it from my craft room. And I hate the smell of, cat pee. It's like gross. I hate it. Like I used to have a friend that like when she leave her house, her clothes would smell like it. And this girl from work used to be like that. It just makes me want to, I don't like it. Anyway, so I hurried up and cleaned that, took out the garbage, and swept the living room. Like Sadie is shedding like no tomorrow. And I don't know if it's because of this heat wave or what, but I'm finding clumps of her hair everywhere. And I'm like, I had to like use like a lint roller from my couch. And I did it yesterday, and I'm gonna have to do it again today. Because my old gray couch, the sectional, I never used to see Sadie's hair on it ever. Maybe because it was a dark gray, I don't know. But this hunter green couch I have now, you can see her hair everywhere. So, but the lint brush that Sarah has works really good. And it picks it all up and it puts it in a little kind of like a little vacuum cleaner, but it's not. It's a rolly type. And it works really good. So I might use it again because I just picked off the hairs, the big clumps of it on the couch today. And I swept the floors. I didn't vacuum. I'll probably vacuum tomorrow. I swept them though. Got rid of all her dust bunny hairs floating around. And then, because I know I have to vacuum the area rug between the kitchen and the living room, because it's getting, you know, like you can tell, it's been walked on. So I gotta do that tomorrow. I really need to clean my room and organize my clothes and Clem's clothes. And I should be doing laundry, but maybe that will be something I'll tackle tomorrow, because I don't want to go anywhere tomorrow. Clem can go visit his mom because I can't go in. So I don't think there's a point of me going, like, to sit in the car. So he can go do that, and then I'll start our laundry, because I only did one load last week, so I need to do some laundry. So I have I know both of my Norterra shirts are dirty. Alyssa stole one of my Norterra sweat tops and took it with her to school. I ordered 2 more Norterra long sleeve shirts because I seem to like them underneath my freezer jacket. It keeps you warmer than a t-shirt. But last day, like, what day did I work? Tuesday we went to work, and the plant shut down for the holiday, right? So we're first crew to vamp up, and they must turn the air off in the packaging hall while we're gone to, I don't know, maybe save some money. And it was warm in there, and I felt warm until we started production. Like, it probably took a while for those freezer things to kick in. It's not like I don't work in a freezer, but it's cool. It's cool where we work, and then if you go into the freezer's minus 18 degrees. But that's where Clem has to go in and out, and he has a freezer suit because he's a forklift driver. But us in production, they gave us these black jackets, and they're supposed to be good, like freezer jackets, but they're not like super warm. So that's what I wear every day. And then I wear a t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt underneath of it. Sometimes I'll wear like if it's super cold in there, because some days it can get cold. I'll wear my sweater that I got from Norterra. But like, it all depends. Like, if it's warm outside, it's whatever temperature, you know, they say it is in the packaging hall, which I don't even remember what it is. I think it's like 50 or 40. I'm not 100% sure. I think they lowered it because it was at 50, and they lowered it lower because it was too warm and the vegetables were thawing out, and you don't want them to thaw out. So I think they lowered it. But anyways, if it's cold outside, it's freezing in there. It's kind of weird. If it's warm outside, it's not too bad. But there's been some times this summer that it was super cold in there this year. But this summer was hit and miss. Like, this has been the only, like, the last 3 days here in Ontario has been the hottest, I think, all year. All summer. And that's weird because usually, you know, we get this heat wave. You know, like, I remember the year that I went to the retreat, it was a heat wave already in June. Because Tia was complaining about how hot it was in Michigan. So, like, yeah, I got a frog in my throat. Drink some of my iced tea. I've been trying to stay away from pops and drinking just diet iced tea. I don't know if it's any better, but at least it's not the carbonated, you know. So I was talking about Alyssa going to school. So we get to the school. Her appointment was for 12. We get a cart. We start loading up the cart. I think it took us like 3 loads to get everything out of the car. We carried some stuff and we pushed some in the cart. The elevator obviously was being overloaded because there were so many people, but people were going quickly in and out. So that's the good part about the elevator. And we get there and she finds out she's on the 2nd floor this year. So we went on the elevator and get to her room, and it's on the opposite side this year. So this year she's facing the parking lot and not the highway. So it might be a little bit quieter at night because she doesn't have the traffic of the highway going by. So we went, and then she got basically the same, well, her dorm room is like this. So let's see, I don't know if I can map things out. So you walk into the dorm room and there's a kitchenette. So the kitchenette this year is on this side, and then there's a bathroom over here, and then there's a bedroom with a door and a bedroom with a door. So you have your kitchenette, your bathroom, a bedroom over here, and a bedroom over here. So last year she was by the bathroom, but it was the opposite side. But her room this year was by the bathroom again, which is over here. And her roommate was over there by the kitchenette, just like her roommate was last year. But last year, the room by the bathroom was always the biggest. So she ended up with the big room again. I don't know how that happens, but she always ends up with the bigger room. Even though it kind of looked like her roommate's room was just as big as her room last year, but I don't know. Or maybe it was just the way the other girl's room was set up when she moved in. I don't know. But anyway, so we get there, and then I made her bed because she hates putting on the sheets. So I helped her with the sheets, and I made her bed, put her comforter. She ended up switching comforters out. She brought the one that she used to use at home, and she left the one from last year here. So she got a different bedspread this year. And then I said to her, her roommate hadn't showed up yet, and we had to go grocery shopping because I had to take grocery shopping before I left town. So I said, well, why don't we unpack the suitcases, and I can bring the suitcases home so that you can have more room in your room and you don't have these suitcases still here after you unpack. So I helped her unpack all her clothes. We put it all away. We hung up her clothes. I've never seen a child with so many sweat tops, like so many hoodies. My daughter has like so many hoodies. It's ridiculous how many hoodies she has. Like, she didn't even need to steal that nor tear her sweater because she's got so many. But anyway, so we did that. Another color. And then I took her grocery shopping, and we went to, if anybody watched Canada Amazing Race, and when they were at the Welland Canal Bridge, when I was watching it, I'm like, hey, I've been there, because that was one of the stops of the leg on the Amazing Race Canada this year. And it's funny because we drive by that GM place that they went to on the Amazing Race all the time, and that bridge. We've only got stuck behind the bridge though. Those guys got stuck behind it twice that day, but I think we've only been stuck waiting for the bridge once or twice. And Alyssa says some people are late for class because of that drawbridge. But yeah, it's pretty neat to see it going up and down when a big gigantic ship comes through. So we took her to the Penn Center. If you're from the Niagara region, you know probably where the Penn Center is. And we took her to the Penn Center, to the Walmart to do grocery shopping. I don't know why that kid likes to go to Walmart so much. I think if we went to a grocery store, but she won't listen to me, so whatever. So I took her there. She ran to the dollar store that was in the Penn Center. Penn Center is like a mall. And then she come back because she wanted to get a few things from the dollar store. She came back and I had already started. Well, first I had to look for a toaster because I was going to buy her a toaster because they ended up not having a toaster. So I went to Walmart, got them a $12 toaster, 2-slicer, but it makes bagels. That's good enough for them. I tried Goodwill first, but they didn't have no toasters at Goodwill. So, and just as well, I'd probably have paid the same amount as the brand new one that I got from Walmart. So I got her a toaster, and then I know I got her some chicken strips because I know she likes them, and I got her some pizza pockets. I started grocery shop for things that I know she likes and put it in the cart while she was at dollar store. Then she came and then we finished her groceries. We went back. By this time it was already getting on to, before that, I'm like, can I stop at the vape shop? Because I was almost out of juice. Paid more for it up there than I would have back here. But whatever. And then I said, Clem's like, well, there's a marble slab over there. Now, marble slab, if you've never been in Canada, is the most yummiest ice cream you've ever did have. So it's just like plain, it's like plain ice cream flavors, and then they have all the toppings, and then they put it on a marble slab, and they like pound it together, and then they mix, brownies or I don't know, fudge, like anything. I had raspberry brownie cheesecake. Oh, it was so good. Expensive though, but good. So me and Alyssa had one of those. While Clem went and got pizza. So then we went grocery shopping after we had our ice cream, and then we went back to the I was going to say resort, but her residence, and then I helped her bring up her groceries, and I helped her put them away, and her roommate was there still decorating her room, and her mother had just left by the time I got there, and her mom's like, oh, maybe sometimes we can carpool because they're from London. So that's only 30 minutes away from Strathroy. Sometimes if she goes up and picks them up, she can bring them down, and then it will be a little bit cheaper for Clem and I. Her roommate last year never offered to do that. So I said to her roommate, 'cause she's been buying stuff at the little store downstairs to eat. And I said to her, next time I take Alyssa grocery shopping, I will take you as well. And then that way you guys can split on stuff and you can share and split, you know? So, it should be interesting. Anyway. So, that was my adventures. And then they kicked the parents out at 4 o'clock, even though people were still kind of moving in. I decided, well, we better go because they're just going to kick us out soon anyway. So we said our goodbyes and I went home. I didn't stay in Niagara this year. So we came home and the rest of the weekend I went live on Sunday. Didn't do much. Monday I went swimming at Mike and Kelly's, and then they said that today was going to be the last day for swimming because they were going to close the pool this weekend because the other weekends they're going to be busy and they won't have time to close the pool, so they're going to do it early this year. So that's why Clem went for a swim. And yeah, that is pretty much all the crazy shenanigans that I've been going through the last few days. I have to work Friday. I have Saturday and Sunday off for my cousin's wedding. We might get a room. I have to see, because we asked Yvette if she wanted to share a room. Then that way we all can drink and have fun. And we don't have to worry about driving home to Strathroy. So yeah, and they have a really cool pool there. Like obviously the day, like before the wedding, we won't go swimming. But like the next morning we can go down to the pool before we leave and go for a swim. It's like got a water slide and everything. It looks really cool there. Anyways, from what I see, I'm trying to wonder if it's the same place that my friend Mo got married in. I'm feeling like it is. She had the ceremony there, but not the reception. But I feel like it's the same place. So I don't know though. I'm thinking it is, but I'm not 100% sure. And that is my weekend in a nutshell. So I booked Saturday and Sunday off. So I'll have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So hopefully I can get some filming in Monday and Tuesday. I want to do my journal. I'm not going to be like what's going on the channel this week. None of that. I just want to decorate it, show you what my plans are for, you know, maybe the month diamond painted related, but not so much what I'm doing every week, because I want to use this journal for personal use and that stuff that you guys don't really need to know, like finances and personal stuff. So, and appointments, doctor's appointments, blah blah blah. That's what I want to get myself a little bit more organized that way. So I thought maybe getting a planner would help me. So I'm going to start that next week. Yeah. What else? What else is new with Liz? Not too much. I think I've covered the bases here. I've been watching House. I know it's an old show, but I don't remember believe it or not, I don't remember a lot of the episodes that I've been watching. So I think I started watching House when it was more so the newer cast. I know I watched it when it was the old cast too, but then I stopped watching it for a really long time and then started watching it again when the new people were there. And then I was like, what happened to the old people? Because I don't really know, because I didn't watch it all from season to season, right? So now that I'm watching it back, I'll find out how they left or what they happened to them and blah, 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 vice versa. So, yeah. I know the one girl ends up marrying the one guy and then she ends up dying. I know that much. I don't know. But I'm enjoying it right now. I kind of like his craziness, so I'm enjoying watching that while I diamond paint. And I've been watching some YouTube, some Wip&Chats, not too many because there ain't many out there. I prefer to watch a Wip&Chat over a live, to be honest. Like, well, if the live is going on, okay, I'm going to rephrase this. I like lives if they're on at the time, but to watch it on the replay, I don't like to watch a live on the replay, especially if the chat isn't going and you can't see the chat. I don't know. I prefer to listen to a Wip&Chat over a live. So, yeah. Does that make any sense? So I didn't really eat anything very interesting in Niagara this time. Maybe next time. But I want to stay up there and I want to go on a wine tour. I'd really like to do the ghost tour too, but Clem's not really into wanting to go, but I kind of want to go on the ghost tour. I got to do it before Alyssa leaves school from up there. Just once. It'd probably be good around Halloween time. Honest, like October. I betcha. I don't know. I know they used to have some. I don't know if they still do or not. It's kind of amazingly like today that I can see these letters. I usually need a light pad because my eyes are so bad. And I feel like sometimes if I don't use a light pad, I overlap. But I seem to be doing pretty good here. So, I don't know. Do you guys like it like this more? If so, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys did for Labor Day weekend, because I know it was a holiday in Canada and the United States of America. We all live in America, but I always call Americans America. I don't know why. Instead of like they're from the United States, I always call the United States America. Even though I live in America too. I live in North America and so do they. But I call them America. Isn't that weird? Is that even the proper way? I don't even know. But I don't know. Is it a Portuguese thing? I don't know, because I always grew up calling Portuguese, calling the United States America. I don't know if it's because our cousin from America, from the United States, makes fun of us. And he used to say he's Mr. America. Because I think he thinks it's funny that we call them Americans. I don't know. Am I being wrong? I don't know. Now I'm just jabbering stupid stuff. but that's okay. He's a really funny cousin too. He makes me crack up. He's from Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I have a lot of cousins from Massachusetts and Maryland and Florida. That's where all my cousins are. Oh, I have a cousin in California that I've never met. Yes, I do. No, I've never met him. I never met these people, but my sister Helen has. At the airport going to Portugal, actually, is where she saw them. But yeah, I've never met them. I have another cousin in California too that is my dad's brother's son. Now, I don't know if he's still there, if he moved back to Vancouver or not. I know he got married. And my aunt that was married to my uncle, because my uncle passed away like a lot of years ago in a car crash. But, you know, I still call her my aunt because obviously she's my aunt through marriage. But she was living down here in our area for a long, long time. And now she went back up there, I think, to a nursing home in Vancouver. So, I haven't seen her since she went back to Vancouver. Where else do I have cousins? I have obviously cousins in Portugal. I don't know, like, I don't even know, like, if my mom knows too many of them either from some of her siblings that stayed behind in Portugal. My mom had 10 brothers and sisters, so 10 siblings. Well, she had 11, but one died at 2. So, and there was only, well, that one was a girl that died. And then there's my mom, my aunt, and I had another aunt that was alive. She died. I only met her once in the United States, in Massachusetts. She passed away. So, there's only one left, and that's my aunt in London. She's going to be turning tomorrow 96 years old and still crochets. Can you believe that? She does. She's the one that crocheted my neck things for work. Speaking of which, it's getting close to getting the cool weather again, and I'm going to start wearing them again to work. So they keep my neck warm. They keep my neck warm at work. Alrighty. I have a pen coming that was gifted to me from a company I work for. Super excited to see how it turned out. It should be coming, I don't know, it's coming from the United States, from America, so it might take a while, you know, has to clear customs and all that jazz. I do have a gift card for Diamond Art Club that I don't know when I'm going to use it. I got to find something that I really, 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 really want. And what else? I do want to get is it Jay's Gen Shop? Is that how you say it? Jade's Gen Shop. I really want to get one of her stuff too. Hopefully before the end of the year. There's some other diamond painting companies that have popped up that I'd really like to try before the end of the year too. Once I get like my money situation settled soon, I'll have a little bit more money to play with to buy stuff again. So like October-ish, I'll be a lot financially better to purchase stuff. So, you know, the money that I've been putting on this stuff now can go to get some diamond paintings. So that will be fun. And some Etsy stuff. I know I want some more firefly trays. That will be one of my first purchases. I think even before some diamond paintings, because I really want more of these. I want to get the one with the grid to show you guys. I want that one. I want maybe buy an art dot painting, because see what it's like. I don't know. I have things in my head that when the money's available to me, I could start purchasing some more stuff for the channel again, and you know, get back in the winter to the swing of things. And hopefully it will be good. Miss all of you, miss talking to all of you. I hope you guys enjoy my Wip&Chats. I know I'm usually all over the place like a hot mess, like some hot sauce. But I think that's why you guys love me. It's because I'm cuckoo. I'm cuckoo like those owls that I did. Did you see the wedding owls that are on the road trip? Oh, I'm so tempted to use my gift card for that. But I'm thinking, oh my God, when would I do that one? But I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that would be such a good idea to get. But I don't know, maybe I'll just get a few of his smaller ones. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I haven't seen anything that, and I was kind of like, well, maybe Lizzie Falcon will come out and I'll save it for Lizzie Falcon. But that seems like to be a hot minute never. Right? Like, holy crap. How long has she signed with them? And still nothing. Nothing. Ugh. I want to see what they bring out. Watch, it'd be something so stupid that I won't even do. Ugh. Because that would be my luck. I like her art, but I don't like all of it. I wish if Hope Emerges comes out with Diamond Art Club, I'd so buy it again. I don't even care, because I bet you the quality would be so much better than the canvas that I did. I'm not saying it was bad, because it wasn't too bad. I don't have popping drills on it or anything. I'm going to hang it up in my craft room. Speaking of which, I said I was going to do a tour. I'm probably going to give the tour first to my people that join my YouTube channel, so they can see my craft room first. I have to start doing that more, like inside stuff for them, because they do pay a little bit extra to listen to me jibber jabber. So, and I do thank them for my support. You know, I do have a few people out there that love me. Honestly, some days I feel like, what's the point, Liz? Why do you keep on doing this? Because you don't seem to be going anywhere. But that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. So I was a lot more dedicated at first, and I think it's starting to dwindle down my YouTubing, because I feel like I work so hard and I'm not getting anywhere. So I think that's what brought me mentally down to not creating as much anymore. Money has a big factor in it as well. I think some people think I have this huge Diamond Art Club stash in my house, but I don't. I don't. Trust me. If you were my close friend on YouTube, you know I don't have a big stash. But that's okay, because I have enough to work on for a whole entire year. Plus some. I ain't gonna, like, if I wasn't buying anything for the rest of the year, I'd have enough stuff to do for the rest of the year. And then some. So that I'm not worried. You know, sometimes I wonder, you know, why are we spending all this money and they're still sitting in my closet not being worked on? You know, and then I don't see, like, why do people buy them and then resell them? Like, that's why I'm not making foolish decisions like that, and I'm just gonna buy them as I want to do them. Like, I'm not just gonna buy them to not want to do. You know what I mean? I did that at the beginning. And there's a lot of them that I have not done yet because I haven't even worked on them. So now I want to get through, like I did one from my old stash. I did Piggy in the Tub. I had that one for 2 years and I finally finished it this year. And I'm probably going to go downstairs after I'm done this Halloween drills and chills and see what else I can get from my old stash to work on for the end of the year. Now, I'd really like to get a Christmas one, so maybe I'll get a Christmas one with my money, or maybe I'll get an Oraloa, or maybe I'll get another company. There's a lot more companies I haven't tried, but to get the premium companies, they are getting pretty dear in price. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I was going to buy one from Captured by Radiance, the one of the new releases coming out. I really like it, and I think that's going to be my Christmas painting, so I'm going to buy that one from Captured by Radiance because I really want to do that one. And that's what I'm going to do. And I might even, you know, do it and bring it to Clem's mom's retirement room so she can stare at it while she's in bed or something. I don't know. But anyways, it's been a hot minute. I've talked to you for 52 minutes. So I think I'm going to go. I didn't get much done, as you can see. But now, this is where it gets complicated because I want to do these arrows going this way and then the arrows going that way. And I might get confused while I'm gabbing to you to do those ones. So that's the ones I'm going to do next. There's a lot of purples and stuff. I don't think you can see her face. I might move the camera. See how pretty her face looks? It looks so good. So I only have this section and this section left, and I'll be done this painting, and then I can concentrate on drills and chills and craft room fiasco. So if you guys like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Come back. I hope I see you guys again and again and again. And so the little girl at the end is going to tell you what you should do. If this is your first time hanging out with me, or if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming. Thank you for spending time with me. With that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Until next time, take care, everyone. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.